Yes, it's another wooden toolbox. What can I say? I'm addicted. I don't need another toolbox, and I have no idea where I'm going to put this one. But I saw it, came up on eBay, and I was interested by it. It's not a branded one. I don't recognise it at all. But one of the nice things about this one was it actually has tools in it. Let's open it up. Yes, it's got two drawers in it with tools in. It's obviously missing some drawer spaces or shelves or whatever, but and I don't even know whether those are the original drawers, although I suspect that they probably are. But I can certainly make drawers for it. That's not really a problem. But right, let's have a look at what's in the drawers then. Okay, well, we've got one of these conversion discs. These are quite useful, although obviously if you've got the little black book and various other books that there are around, you don't really need one of these because you can look stuff up, but it's still quite useful, quite handy thing to have. That's got copyright sheetac on there, made in England. Got a very nice large pair of calipers here. I can't see a maker's name on there, but I don't have any calipers of this size, so that's always useful. Another pair of calipers. Again, I can't see a maker's name. No. But always useful. Now, this is something I didn't have, so I'm well pleased about this. It's a bevel gauge, quite a nice one. I can't see a maker's name on there. Oh, okay, yes, I can see a maker's name on there. What have we got? Oh, more right. A more right bevel gauge. Very nice too. Let's have a look. And yes, it's all free and it does move. Well, I'm well pleased about that. I say I don't have one of those small ones. We've got another pair of calipers. There is a maker's name on there. Let's have a look. I need to have a closer look at that. Right, they're more right as well. So obviously the person had a thing about more right. I don't know whether I mentioned how much I paid for this. The toolbox with all the tools. I won the auction and it was £44 plus I think it was £8 shipping. So not a bad investment, I didn't think. This is also a compass. This is also, we've got a maker's name on this. No, I can't see one. But again, I didn't have one of these. So, you know, every tool that I don't have is excellent as far as I'm concerned. Yet more calipers. And we have a maker's name on those. We do. Let me have a look. Also more right. So more right is the flavour of the tools currently in the toolkit. So, and there's nothing bad about that at all. Height gauge, depth gauge. I already have several of these, but as far as I'm concerned, you can't have too many. They're very, very useful, particularly when marking out, measuring up. I mean, I just use these all the time. And there we go, more right yet again. So I mean, these are quality tools in here. So, you know, I mean, for £44, including the toolbox, this is pretty good. So, what's this? This is an unusual gauge. I've not seen one quite like that before. Another depth height gauge. It says pressure plate on the back. Intriguing. There's no scale on it as such. So, it's obviously to measure wear on something. don't know whether it's brakes or something like that. I'll have to look that one up. A couple of fittings here. Again, I don't know what they are. They look like centres, don't they? They're threaded on that end. And another one. A few pin vices. We've got loads of pin vices, but you know, I won't object to a few more. What's in this little packet here? Wow. I think, I'm not entirely sure, but I think this might be a wire gauge. We have AW Flint & Co, made in Sheffield, England. So I'm not entirely sure what that is, but I think it might be a wire gauge. It's got a ruler along one edge. And graduations on, yes, this definitely wire gauge the holes. I'm not sure about these square slots, but intriguing. A nice 6-inch rule there. Not too many of those. What else we got? Oh, what's this? That looks like a level, I think. Yeah. Nice little spirit level. Don't know whether there's any maker's name on that. Let's have a look. There is, but I can't read it. And two. Are these? These look like they might be hones. Let's have a look. Yes, I think these are hones. Right. That one's got 240 on it. And this one, $360, $500. Right, so that's the first drawer. I think we're about done with that. So we'll swap them over and move on to the next one. Okay, we're on to drawer number 2 now. First up is, well, Scriber. Again, you can't have too many of these as far as I'm concerned. These are just excellent bits of kit. Oh, sorry, not the camera there. I think this is an Eclipse. Yeah. Very nice. Yet another pair of calipers. Moore and Wright again. So our stack of Moore and Wright tools. Very nice. Not sure what that is. I think that might be a hone or a scraper. Not entirely sure. Nice tap wrench. That's the first one of possibly several, I think. Again, I can't see a maker's name on here. And this could even be a homemade one, but well, that certainly seems to work okay. I don't actually have a tap wrench of that sort of intermediate size, so that's useful. And another one. Let's have a look again. There might be a maker's name on here. It's very difficult to make out. Can't really see that. Need to inspect these closer, but yeah, it's a nice, nice tap wrench. The thread's a bit stiff. Probably just needs a bit of oil. But so what have we got? A little needle file, a diamond needle file, Amtech. So that's complete shit. What have we got here? Oh, yeah, on the floor. Right, Easy Lap, Diamond Home and Stone. Fine one. Don't have any of those. I think that was some kind of an abrasive tool at one point, but it doesn't seem to be very abrasive now. Again, needle file. You can never have too many of those. And another one, which is rather strangely bent. And another one. And some die holders, which are always useful. 1 and 2. Again, I can't see any maker's name on these, so it's generic ones. Punch. And what is in here? Set of Craftsman feeler gauges. Very nice, and they look to be in pretty immaculate condition, actually. Yeah, look at that. Very nice. Oh yes, I'll have those, definitely. I don't have a decent set of feeler gauges. And to have some Craftsman ones, well, that's just awesome. That's an awesome score, that is. Yeah. Craftsman feeler gauges. Standard and metric. 35 different sizes. Okay, well this is... oh, interesting. This is like a scriber with a magnifying glass on it. I've not seen that before. That's kind of unusual. And... what else? Oh, yes, I've got a couple more. Another crappy Amtech diamond file. Go in the bin. Couple more needle files. And a tap holder. Looks quite a nice one, actually. Yeah, very nice. And some bars for the tap holder. So it doesn't make his name on this. No, I can't see a manufacturer's name. But no, it looks like quite a nice tap holder. So there you go. I think all in all, an excellent score for £44 plus shipping. I'm going to get a lot of enjoyment out of... I need to make some more drawers for it, because obviously there's quite a few drawers missing. And yeah, so this will be my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wooden toolbox. I've just got to find somewhere to put it. Anyway, just thought you might be interested in this quick little video on this little eBay score. So thanks very much for watching. Cheers.